Hey loves, so basically I got this planner recently from Michaels. It's the Rose Gold. I have no idea what the brand is called. I threw out the box, but this is a planner that I chose to go with. I love Rose Gold and I love gold. I just felt like it was best of both worlds, like a more girly but pinky. Anyways, it's a small planner, so I'm so used to really big ones. My last year planner literally looked like this, so you can see the size difference between the two. I'm really used to a big one with lots of pages before you even get into the months, just on organizing your life in terms of goals and everything, which I feel like is still so necessary, but I love carrying my planner around with me every day, and this was just getting too big for me. So I feel like this is more of a desk planner, and I just wanted one planner. So this year I chose, let's try out this and see how it goes. So opening it here, I made a little boo-boo and accidentally wrote on the side there, so sad. But opening the planner, I went with literally this kind of goldy glitzy like monthly design thing going on here, and I'm just gonna show you today how I organize my new year. So I haven't yet organized my planner in terms of the inserts, what I have in different areas, but I'll just show you how I plan for my business. So first and foremost, you'll see each tab has a section when you start. So this is January, and it shows ideas as well as notes and thoughts. I use this area as what I would use for my goals in my bigger planner. So instead of it being the whole year in an Outlook on a couple of pages, which I probably will end up adding to this, but I just kind of went each month with my main goals and focuses. And then when you turn over, it has a big monthly outlook of what you want to do per day. This is my most important area. I feel like even if I don't use the daily areas like this, this is like my most important. So each week I have what I'm going to release for my videos. I usually go for Wednesday, Friday kind of thing. I'm trying to stay committed to that. Usually sometimes I'll do like an odd Sunday, but usually it's Wednesday, Friday for my YouTube videos. And then for my business channel and my business blog, I have every Tuesday at night I will release for the following Wednesday, once a week each blog post. I was doing 3 times a week, but it was getting very time consuming, seeing as I do produce my own products, as well as I have people to coordinate with in Uganda who also make the products as well, and then also running the online store, and then sewing, meeting people. It was just getting to be a lot. So I said minimum at least 1 post a week, and then I would add whenever I felt like it was necessary, or I felt like, you know, spontaneously decide to have another blog post. So I always make sure that it's posted for the Tuesday, like I said, at night for the Wednesday. So Wednesday is generally my busiest day of the week. So typically I don't actually like film the video the day I'm going to drop it. I try to avoid doing that. I feel like when I have at least 2 weeks prior to done in advance, I feel like more organized and a lot more put together. So where you'll see, I don't know if you guys can even see it at this point, but I'll try and zoom in. So where you'll see it says drop such and such video, or drop or review and demo or whatever, those are the days that everything gets released. But typically, for example, for January, I did film a lot of the videos that I could film at the end of December, so make sure, especially because I will be traveling, or I am traveling. By the time this video drops, I will be already gone, but I'm traveling until the 20th, so I wanted to make sure for 20 days I had content available. And I just feel like it's a lot, like I said, a lot more organized, and then for the following months, I just keep on doing that, and I'll always have content. I'm not running around day of trying to fish around for content to post. It just makes life a lot, like I said, a lot easier. So that's how I generally plan my month. So month-to-month basis, if you flip to February of 2017, as you can see here, I already have a few videos ready to go up until at least 2 weeks into February. So I do know for that, past that, I will start looking within the at least next week, which will be the first week of January, as to what to post for the remainder of February. And this goes similar to my business blog, my business Instagram, and everything in that from that point, as well as like my YouTube channel and my personal brand. So for this, I could also show you how I plan my Instagram posts, because that's a big deal for me too. I feel like fishing around for content each and every day for 30 days each month is a lot. But if you just go ahead and have everything planned or an idea of what you're going to plan for the next 30 days, life is just way easier. So with that being said, that is that. So each month is the same. As you can see here, same thing. I'll always post the trade shows that I'm going to do that month, the cost of them, and I left it blank because I wasn't sure about taxes and stuff. I haven't paid for this market yet, but what to expect for this month, and then like ideas. So for March I really do want to launch my personal brand blog for how I make my clothes and like reviews and demos and stuff, similar to what I have on YouTube but blog form. And yeah, and then also like looking out for applications. For example, I want to do Afropunk, so just making sure that applications to meet deadlines for that month. And then if I flip to March, I don't believe I have much even written in here, just people's birthdays, and then the whatever shows will be coming up that month. So flipping to the back, which is kind of like the most important part. In the back here I have hidden my mess, the mess that I have in my mind. So generally I love to jot things down on pieces of paper. And I'm just gonna put the journal aside and you'll see how I plan. So this is generally, like before I had this journal, my other one ran out of space. So I ended up making like pieces of paper. So this was, for example, my December, which is psychotic in terms of how I made it. I didn't want to buy a new planner just because I felt like from August to the end of the year, I'm like, I don't like mid-year planner, so I'm just gonna end up getting a full year planner, so it doesn't make any sense to buy one. So I just made like September, October, November, December papers. So this is my December one, which I keep in my January 2017 because a lot of the things overflow into the next year. And the mess continues. In the back, I was just kind of writing down all my ideas I had for 2017. So all the shows that I write in the beginning of the month in my planner is all written out here, and this was just kind of like a sketched idea. So from there I realized I don't want this piece of paper anymore because it's December 2016 and it's over. So what I ended up doing was I wrote out from January to December each month and each show I will plan to attend, each show that I plan to showcase at, whatever I'm interested in, just going to go scope out, whatever it may be. I wrote it on this. I'm a very person where I clutter my mind with a lot of things, and in order to declutter I need to see like my year in review in one big chunk. Like I can't have these on each separate page. I need to know, like in January, quickly be able to see, okay, January is happening, July, what's going on, December, this is what's happening, but what am I doing in May? Like I need to see everything in one page. I'm just crazy like that. So this is something that's very instrumental that I'll keep with me in order to like see everything, and I just put it in the back of my journal. Lastly, I have a piece of paper which literally usually when I have ideas for videos, they just kind of pop in my mind. If that day I feel like I just want to film something spontaneous, it's a spontaneous video. But generally, I'm like a person where I'm like, I need to see everything. Like this is like, I'll just be grocery shopping, an idea will pop up, or I will be doing work for my mom, an idea will pop up, or I'll even be doing a video and an idea will pop up. So usually I have notes in my phone, and in notes I just kind of jot down everything I want to do, and then this I just wrote down each Wednesday, Friday until I think like end of February or mid-February, and then I just kind of was organizing what I want to do for each week. So that helps me out, and I organize it in a way where this is my personal brand and this is my business brand for my accessories. And so this will be like my blog post, the one per week that I was talking about, and then I will end up going into my journal and opening it up, and that's how I generally plan each month. So from there I will be like, okay, so I wrote the 4th I want to do this, the 6th I want to do that, the 11th I want to do this, the 13th I want to do that. So then I'll go ahead and write down everybody's, like what I'm doing. For my journal too, I also write people's birthdays because I'm not really active on Facebook. I'm not a big thing about it. Like I'll go on there once a week and like dive in for 5 hours and then I'm gone for next week. So I like to write down people's birthdays and like what's happening with my closest friends. So that's also what you'll find in here. So that's generally how I organize my business. I don't want to ramble too much because it's not become a 10-minute video. But that's how I organize my 2017 and everything that I want to do so I keep track. Thumbs up if you want to check out how I organize my planner because I haven't gone into that yet. I need to go back to Michael's and get a couple of things, even like a budget book, because like at the back of this as well. Like it comes with dividers, and there's to-do lists, and like I don't use that, I just use my cell phone for that. Then there's other ones, like look at this is like a graph thing for math, and I'm like, I will never use this. I'd rather blank papers for sketching, like what I want to make myself. Here I have like what I want each month for my brand and for my business. So for my brand, I always, like for YouTube, I always say every month I want 2 review and demo videos, 2 get ready with me's, 2 DIYs, and 2 lifestyles, like anything, right? So like that's how I like to organize it. And then this is all just like notepad paper. I need to get into budgeting my life more, so I want to get one of those books from Michaels. Let me know if you guys have this planner, how you find it, and like, yeah, what you enjoy about it most, and what tabs you think I should definitely get into, being as I am a small business, and more of my videos will be more on small businesses from now on. More on how I'm growing my business and things that I do and tactics and tricks, just because that would have helped me a lot in the beginning, and I feel like this journey that I'm doing and that I'm taking my business on, I'd love to look back on, and if I can help anybody, that would be great too. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll check you guys out in another business video. Bye, loves.